Hey everybody, Macktion here from tabletroms.com, and I have an app review for you. It's a game, a somewhat newer game by 88 Games called 10 Million. Actually, it's 10000000 in the Google Play Store. So 10 Million is kind of a fun little game that, for me, really brings back memories of Tetris Attack. Now, unlike some of the other matching games, such as Bejeweled or even Tetris Attack, instead of just moving 2 tiles, you get to move an entire row. You can move rows and columns vertically or horizontally until you get a match, at which point the match that you've made will determine what kind of an action you take. For example, when you're in a dungeon, which you access by going into the doors, you will be able to match sword icons for a physical attack. As you run through the dungeon, you're trying to stay ahead of the edge of the screen, of the left-hand edge. In this way, you can continue to go until that edge catches up with you. Now, you can move ever so slightly faster than the edge of the screen, however, you do need to be really on your game to be able to do so, and you need to get to the monsters before they get to you. Now, when monsters attack you, they'll be attacking you and damaging 2 things. They don't damage your life, but they do damage your time. There are all these other doors in addition to the main door. However, they're all blocked off. Now, these rooms, you will have to gather stone and wood from your various dungeon crawling experiences to repair them so that you can actually fix them up and gain the benefits. For example, one of the rooms is a trainer. There you can use your experience to give you certain advantages. Another is a blacksmith, where you can work on your sword, which will change your physical attack and make it stronger. And then the last door is the potions door, and down there you can select potions or elixirs to give you a certain type of advantage. Now, this definitely has its pluses and its minuses because you will have to give up something to gain the advantage. For example, you can get 50% more wood and stone, but you will get 0 experience on all of the runs while that potion is active. So you select that potion and activate it, and then go into the dungeon to perform your dungeon crawl. And then once you're done, if that's not your cup of tea, you go back and have to specifically deactivate the potion. A couple of the features that it took me a little while to get a good grip on was that when you go to the door to go into the dungeon crawl, you can actually select previous levels. Using those icons up on the top near the name, you can go back a few levels. Now, you will gain significantly lower of a score, as well as a much lower resource collection multiplier, and also you won't be able to accomplish objectives as you're doing it. However, it can be worth it if what you need to do is spend a little bit of time with one of the potions on so that you can gain more experience or more gold or more resources to upgrade shops and so on and so forth. So as a few pieces of helpful advice, number 1, should you find yourself in a really stressful situation, work around on the bottom and see what you can do as far as making chains. And what'll happen is once you do that, you'll have a drop down from the top that will create many chains that you never even intended. And it's very nice to be in dire straits and suddenly have everything turn around for you. Another thing is that if something's on the very far left side, you can just touch and drag to the left so that it wraps around, as all of these tiles do. That'll save you some time, which is very important in a game like 10 Million, where every minute counts. So I really love this game, and I've started it over twice already because it's just so much fun. You can clear the data, go back, play it again. And it's a really terrific game that you can pick up at any time, put down, and come back, and your performance doesn't really suffer. So if you have a couple of bucks burning a hole in your pocket, go to the Google Play Store and grab 10 Million, because it's a terrific game to keep you entertained. I will note, however, that it's a lot more at home on the screen size of a phone than on the tablet, and not because of the 8-bit feel that they went for, but because of the amount of space that you have to drag and the speed constraint that you're under. So I'd recommend this as an app for you to play on your phone, not so much for you to play on your tablet. But have a good one, Go ahead and leave a comment below if you like or dislike the game. Tell me what you do or don't like about it. Hope you've enjoyed, and a rating is much appreciated.